What's up, everybody? Name's Nick. Just doing a quick little review video for anybody out there thinking about getting a Denago Nomad XL. When I personally was looking into buying this golf cart behind me, I couldn't find a single review video online, so I just wanted to make one in case anyone else is thinking about purchasing one. Tell you guys a couple pros and cons, what already needs to be fixed on it. I guess I'll just go ahead and get right into it. Here she is. Love the color. My wife wasn't too keen on getting a blue at the start, but it's growing on us. It's more like a Ford blue color. For what you pay for one of these, it really comes with way more features than you could get in a club car or a Yamaha cart or any of the other big name brands. It's just a very well spec'd out cart. From the factory, it comes with a windshield wiper, comes with a 6-inch lift, a bumper, a light bar. It's got some really cool LEDs. It's got turn signals, it's got a horn, it's got all 4 seat belt, rear view mirror. It's already got a lithium battery in it that has actually a really good range. It's advertised as a 40-mile range, and from what we've been testing, it actually gets a 40-mile range running around our community. I do like that this back seat folds over, and then you got a little bit of a bed here for hauling around your stuff. The factory wheels are really good looking wheels. It's got some pretty aggressive tread, but surprisingly rides really well on the road. As far as ride quality is concerned, I am very, very happy with the ride of this cart being a lifted cart. Since we're talking about ride and suspension, I guess it's time for me to point out the first flaw that this cart has. If it's only a light or a small amount of people riding in the cart, there's a banging noise that comes from the rear suspension, and that's because from the factory, Denago put shocks on the rear of this that are too short. Let's see if I can even just show it to you guys while getting on the back of the cart. We're just gonna jump in the cart. I'll take you for a short trip around the yard with only me in it, and I'll point out that knocking noise I'm talking about. I do love this little screen power up. You got your speedometer gauge, you got your battery stay charged, and you get a cool little graphic on either side. Tells you which gear it's in, neutral, reverse drive. One thing that I think is really cool about this, it has an automatic parking brake. So it just sets the parking brake for you when you let off. It's not like an older style cart. You have to sit there and mash down the brake pedal and try and get it to lock. As soon as you come rolling to a stop, boom, it all sets the parking brake for you. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take her around the yard so you guys can hear the noise. Get that banging noise coming from the rear. That's those rear shocks. Now, later in the video, I'll go ahead and I'll have my wife and my kid, and we'll all go for a ride just so you guys can see what it handles like on the street. The dealership I bought it from did say that this is a common problem on these and told me about it before I bought it, and they said that they have longer shocks coming from overseas where these are made, and that as soon as they get them, they're going to send them to me. They've done it on other carts and it totally fixed that noise. I'm pretty confident in it. Go ahead and stop and show you guys all the controls and the setup up here. You got your turn signals. Pretty cool that it has them in the mirrors on the front and the back, and I think it's really cool that they integrated that into that front center light part. Really good looking turn signal setup. Of course, you got the little beep beep horn, got the really nifty taillights on the back. We got your hazards, which just flashes all 4. I've found that on high speed you can run about 26, 27 miles per hour, maybe 30 if you're going down a good hill, but it does start automatically braking for you. Low speed's limited to 15, which I really like having the low speed because then I can throw my daughter on here, let her toot around on it, and I don't have to worry about her running around at, you know, damn near 30 miles per hour and ramming into something. Big difference in that little 10 mile per hour there, so I really enjoy having that feature. One other thing that I've noticed when riding, and is going to be a problem, I'm going to have to figure out how to address it, is the front wiper arm is lightly banging on the windshield here. I'm not sure if you guys can see the scratch in the video, but if we keep letting it do that, it's going to destroy this part of the plexiglass before long. It does have these rubber bushings on the front glass, but it's like those bushings aren't thick enough. They don't space it out enough. So I don't know. I'm planning on maybe putting a piece of rubber on the back side of the wiper arm over here so that it doesn't scratch up the glass any more than it already has, but just a little bit of a design misnomer on there. But yeah, besides those 2 things, we've put almost 50 miles on the cart in one weekend, and we've loved it. We've absolutely loved owning this cart. We've absolutely loved driving it around, and it rides really, really well, even with 4 full-grown adults on it. It's got plenty of pickup and go. It has an auto braking feature, which is really enjoyable, so you're not constantly having to slam on the brakes. I think it might even do a little bit of a regenerative braking where it's recharging the battery. Trying to think of other things to point out to you guys on the cart here. It's got a lot of USB ports on it the whole way around. You got normal USB and USB-C ports pretty much the whole way around the cart. You see, a little light up. Oh, it's got a backup camera. Everybody loves a good backup camera. Oh, another cool thing, which I almost totally forgot. This thing has a 110 outlet down here. Yeah, it's got a 20 amp 110 volt outlet down there, so you can plug in like a TV screen or a PlayStation or any other normal household thing if you wanted to. I don't know if you can run your refrigerator off it. I wouldn't, but heck, give her a go if you want to. The light bar is very, very bright. The headlights are good too, but the light bar is just ridiculously bright. I'm gonna see if I can't go round up my girls, round up my wife and my kid, and then we'll take her for a ride around the block so you guys can see just how it rides and handles. And then I am actually going to start doing some upgrades on it. I'm adding a sound system to it. I'm adding LED whips to it. I'm adding rock lights. I'm putting a disco ball in it. This was my birthday present to my wife. I told her I'd go ahead and get it right, get it upgraded for her. I'm gonna go grab the daughter, grab the wife, and then we can go for a little ride. We got the girls in the back.
Hi.
And we're taking them off. You can see there's no more knocking noise, none of that. And like I said, it will be addressed as soon as they send me the new shocks. It's not gonna be the end of the world because of that. I think my girl likes to ride. You can see her opinion of it for sure. Go ahead and flip it down into high gear. Get out here. Throw the turn signal on. Click, click.
Never let them know your next move.
Like I said before, it cruises really well. Super smooth ride. One of the smoothest riding golf carts I've ever had. It does have independent front suspension. So I think that independent front suspension helps a lot with the ride quality. It's a good neighborhood cruiser. I will say when you get it all the way up around 30 miles per hour, being a lifted cart, it does feel a little bit floaty, but nothing unmanageable. And overall, I'd say that we're really happy with our purchase on this cart. Final test for the YouTubes. Hold on, we're gonna do a wide open throttle pull, and then we're gonna do hard brakes to show how how good the acceleration and the brakes are.
Brace yourself.
You guys ready? Let's get it.
Hold me.
Ooh, that's pedal to the floor.
Hold her wide.
We're good. Woo! Running 27, and you ready for the brakes? Brakes. Ooh. Not bad for a golf cart.
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for this video, y'all. Hope you liked it. Quick little review. Figured I'd put one out. I might put out another video with all the modifications when we're done with it, or at least do a walk around video, maybe just a little short video, show you guys what she looks like all done up pretty. Till then, y'all take care, have fun, peace.